Hey, welcome to the replay. If you are watching this from the future, let me know by saying hey in the comments. Welcome to this broadcast. I'm going to try to keep it brief. I'm going to try to keep it cute. Y'all know how we go sometimes. All right. So if this is your first time here, if you and I have never met, my name is Monique James. I am an AI marketing consultant and I help business owners, marketing leaders, nonprofit organizations just like you learn how to use AI the right way in their strategy. What is the right way? The right way is reflecting the unique brilliance of your brand, aimed at your intended customers and ignoring the people who aren't, and optimize for the channels that you want to publish on. And in this video, with a little bit of tutorial thrown in, I am going to talk about how you can refresh your marketing, why it's a good time to do that, and I want to show you a tool that can help you do it. So, at the time that I'm doing this live, we are in the second month of the first quarter of the year. And if you didn't go through a refresh of your marketing the end of last year, the beginning of this year, it's not too late. You can still do it. And with everything that is happening right now in the world, in the country, I need you to understand that there are people in your audiences whose mindsets have changed. Their inner worlds have shifted. And because what's happening internally has changed, their behavior, their external behavior has probably also changed. And so, if you are finding that perhaps you're getting less engagement on your content lately, or you're not getting the type of responses that you used to get, or you're not getting the shares that you used to get, or you're not getting the views that you used to get, that's because something has shifted in your audience. And it is up to you as the marketer to first recognize that something has shifted and then start to figure out what has shifted so you can shift your marketing to meet them where they are right now. The number one problem that I believe uh, that business owners struggle with is figuring out what to say in their marketing. When you think about using these digital channels that we all have available to us to attract, convert, and retain demand for our offers, this is a marathon. It is a long game. And if you find yourself struggling with knowing what to say, that's probably because you don't understand your audience as well as you could. And so you don't know what to say to them. Think about when you are meeting someone for the first time versus when you are in a conversation with someone you have known 10 years or more. You know what to say to that person you know well. And what I challenge business owners to do is to learn as much as they can about their intended customers, about their audiences, so that they will know what to say. Because when you know them well, when you have more insight into what's happening in their inner worlds, when you have more insight into what's happening in their outer worlds, you will not be guessing in your marketing. You will be focused on who you're selling to. And because you understand them well, you will know what to say because you understand what they want, what they need, what they're afraid of, what motivates them, what they're driven by. Having all of that insight will allow you to shift your marketing out of being generic and being specific. Think of, let's say you owned, I don't know, say somebody who does what I do. I might I might say, if I was being generic, I might say, well, hey, let's talk about your social media growth. On some level that might resonate with you. But because I understand more deeper, have more insight into what the people in my audience are struggling with, I might say, let's talk about how understanding the deep fears and motivations of your audience and how that can help you refine your messaging so you can grow on social media. You see the difference? Do you see the difference? And the thing is, it it takes a lot of research and traditionally, a lot of research. Maybe you ask people that you've worked with, what led them to you, what they're struggling with. Maybe you use questions in your social media content in the hopes that people will respond. You do all of those things in the hopes that you can start to gather information so that you have an avatar for who you're targeting and you can align your marketing with that person. But what if I told you that you could tap into the power of AI to help accelerate that process, to help you build personas in more holistically, to help you build more comprehensive personas so you know more about the people that you want to invite into a sales conversation with you? What if you could do that? Well, you can do that. And what I'm about to show you is a tool that I built that will allow you to get started with that process. A tool that I built that will guide you through the steps to build out an initial persona. And this is good, even if you are watching this and you already have customer avatars or whatever you call them. I call them intended customer personas. Even if you already have it, it's always good, like I said at the top of this video, to do that refresh when the data is starting to look different than what you're used to. It's time for a refresh. Or you've never done one, it's time to build one. Or you're about to launch something new, it's time to build one or develop one or refresh one. So this tool that I am going to show you is what I call an initial persona assistant. Now you are looking at the tool that was built inside ChatGPT. So this is a custom GPT that I built, and it's designed to help you create a foundational customer persona. So you can have that getting started insight into that person you're targeting so it can guide your marketing strategies. It's a sneak peek into how AI can empower your brand. And it was designed, inspired, cultivated from my customer discovery strategies, the processes that I take my one-on-one clients through building out their customer personas. Once I get done showing you this little tutorial, I will tell you how you can get this tool. It is free. So I show this tool usually in private workshops. It is available for anybody to download. I'm showing it to you because if you need this support, if you need this help, if you need this boost, it's available to help you. So when you're using the tool, you access the tool. I am logged into my free ChatGPT account. You do not have to have a paid ChatGPT account in order to access this tool. You can use it with the free version. That's what I'm going to demonstrate with you today. You get access to the tool. You get the link via email. You get the link in a lead magnet. You can click the Let's Get Started button, or you can just drop whatever information you want to. Let's click the Let's Get Started and see what the tool says. Okay, so you got your official welcome. It tells you what the tool is here to do, and it's asking for some information. This is the basic information that it needs, but for the purposes of this demonstration, we're going to give it part of the information because I want you all to see how the tool functions like a consultant. I'm a consultant, and when I'm working with clients and I'm asking them questions and they may not have all of the answers, it involves a deeper dive process going back and forth to help us get to a little bit of information that we can build from. So the tool is saying company name and a brief description of what you do, a product or offer that you want to focus on. We're not trying to you can't build a customer persona for everything that you sell. One product or one product category, one persona. How much does it cost? And at least two things about your audience. So I want to be really generic here just to illustrate what this tool can do and how this tool can support you. Even if you've never done this before, if you've never done this exercise before, you have very little information about your audience, your customer persona, it's okay. The tool can still help. I own a local pet store called Awesome Pets Are Us, and I specialize in reptiles and guinea pigs. My pets range between $60 and $100, and I don't really know about my target audience. I guess it's just people who like cool pets. So, basic information. This is what I do. This is what I sell. This is all I know. How can this tool help me? Okay, now the tool is very encouraging. Okay, it's going to affirm what you input to make sure that it understands it. It's going to give some strategic marketing insight okay, since you're unsure about your target audience, let's narrow it down a bit. People who buy reptiles and guinea pigs usually fall into two groups. They're reptile enthusiasts, they're parents looking for a first pet that's lower maintenance than a dog or cat, small pet lovers who prefer unique animals. And also, because we are all about consent over here, the tool also will ask, do any of these sound like the customers you see in your store? Do you notice any trends? It's engaging. This is a back and forth. This is an assistant. An assistant can't assist without your input. So let's keep going with the tool. I do have some families with young kids who are getting guinea pigs for that reason. And definitely the people who like exotic pets come in my store a lot. And I'm also demonstrating this in this way because I want you to also understand you don't need to engage with this tool in a specific way. You can talk like you talk. You all saw me use dictation. I could type, but I don't want to. I use dictation because I want the tool to understand this is how I get down. This is the type of language that I use. You don't have to move according to a structure or a formula when you're engaging with this tool. Use it like you use it. And so, based on that follow up response that I gave, here is the foundational customer persona. They have a name. It is important for your customer persona to have a name because when you or your marketing teams are sitting down to design campaigns around that person, it helps to call them by the name so that you or your marketing team is forced to step out of ego. You're now thinking, what does Emily need to hear from our brand this month in order to come in and buy this? What does Emily need to hear from our brand this quarter in order to show up for our events and sign up for our workshops? What does insert your customer persona name here need to hear, see, read from you, from your brand, in order to get them closer to the conversion that you are planning for them? Think about the human on the other side of your marketing messages. Back to my Awesome Pets Are Us foundational persona. Emily is between the ages of 28 and 40. In this case, she's a parent with young kids, middle class working parent. This is where we get into the inner world stuff. This is why this is important. She enjoys teaching kids about responsibility through pet ownership, and she's interested in family-friendly, low-maintenance pets. Her key challenge: she wants to find a pet that is easy to care for, but still engaging for kids. And a key goal: she wants a pet that fits into a busy family lifestyle. Low maintenance, but fun and interactive. This information is important because as you, marketer, or your marketing teams are designing marketing content for the next 6 months, for the next 2 years, for the next however long your business is in existence, you need to know how to come at Emily from a variety of different ways so you can create conversations that she wants to be a part of. You need to know how to talk to her in a way that she will recognize you get it. So if you are not talking about the fact that she has a busy lifestyle and she wants something that's low maintenance and fun for her kids, if you don't know that, you can't include that in your marketing. This is why this is important. If you don't know that she's interested in something that is family friendly and low maintenance, if you don't know that, you can include that language in your marketing. And so she's not paying attention to you or your marketing. So this is why this tool is important. Let's jump back to the screen share. And so this Emily Foundational, this is an entry-level persona so that Awesome Pets R Us could start to design their next marketing campaign around Emily. But here's the thing. Since you also get exotic pet lovers, because we mentioned we get young families, but we also get the people who like unorthodox exotic pets. Here is a secondary audience. This is not a persona, but this is an audience that needs to be addressed for Awesome Pets R Us. Young adults between this age range, hobbyists or collectors who are looking for unique reptiles. And the next steps, highlight the maintenance care, because now that you have the persona, what next? What do you do? What do you do with this information? Here's how you use this insight. Low maintenance care, offer care guides, consider a starter pet package. This is what this tool was built to do. I am not interested in only giving you information for information's sake. I want you to take action. Because when you start creating wins from this information, that's going to allow you to see, oh, so if I want to create more wins, I need to deepen and widen this marketing strategy process. I probably need to think about building out my complete brand identity blueprint so that everything we do is guided by my brand's edge and what makes my brand brilliant. I probably need to think about building out detailed customer personas. I need to deepen the information that I have about Emily, but I also need to build a persona for my exotic pet lover because those people shop at my store as well. I probably need to think about designing a workflow for my content and creating parameters so that everything we publish is aligned with the brand and aimed at the intended customer and optimized for our chosen channels. That's why I created this tool. This tool will help you refresh your marketing. It will help you refresh your marketing as long as you take action on it. So here's the thing. I'm going to close with this because we're done. Marketing isn't about saying more things. It's about saying the right things. But you can't know what the right things are if you are unclear. So the link will be attached to get access to the Build My Initial Persona Assistant tool. It is contained inside a kit that I built to help you plan your content using the power of AI. It's called the AI Strategic Content Planning Kit. You can sign up for that kit. The link will be attached to this video in the comments or in the description. Sign up for the kit. The link for the tool that I just showed you is included. There's also case studies in that kit. There are a few other tools that you can use, all designed to help you plan your content, how to elevate your content planning, sharpen your content planning, refine your content planning. Because what is the point of doing all of this work if you are not sure if you are aimed at the right person? So that is all that I have for you in this video. I hope you will join me in future videos. And if you have any questions about this tool, about how I built this tool, about the other tools that I have available, do not hesitate to ask them. Thank you all for tuning in. Let's get your strategies together, y'all. There are people out here who need what you have to offer, but your marketing has to let them know that they want it. And I can help you do that. Later.